backs. It's the LSU Tigers off the best start in their illustrious history. Head coach Jay Johnson's base machine, and one of just true lefties in this lineup, ties. They will face the left-hand
squeeze that we saw last night on a squeeze play. So a lot of different ways that they can come at you offensively. Hitter Curiel.
2-2. And a liner snared. Terrific play made by the third baseman turned second baseman. Jumps in the first pitch and drives it deep towards the pole right field. And the catch is made at the track by Max Ballou. Jared.
Bullpen work in between starts.
Lifted in the air, slicing towards the right field line, but Ballou will make the catch in fair territory. Max Ballou enjoying that strong breeze towards pretty serious stuff, Ty.
It is real stuff. I mean, it's 94, 96. It's command of all of them as well. When he's really synced up and working hard.
1-2 from Ianson. Challenged him, and a fastball is lifted high in the air, center field, playable for Chris Stanfield. And there's one down.
Well, man kept pouring in strikes.
And this time Ianson finishes Ballou with the fastball at 96. His fourth last night drove in the first run of the game. And he bounces one on 2 hops out to third. Braswell across the diamond on the mark. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for Anthony Ianson. We're off and running. LSU in season in the top 5 nearly every category, over 10 runs a game.
Matchups tells you the depth.
And a bouncer up the middle, backhand stab from Mendoza. And he beats Fry by a step and a half.
Well, we get another look.
The first 4 men. And a bouncer off the home plate circle charging in Rodriguez, and he throws in time to get Milam. So 2 to
side to the first baseman or the second baseman.
And this time he does bounce to the right side of the infield. It's Rodriguez again in time. 1-2-3 for Luke Harrison. If
to take in right there.
Yeah, they're where Kobe's teaching. He has the grand boys. My second one, Corey, he's doing
heart rate up just a little bit when you walk in here.
All right, there you go.
So a stolen base there for the catcher, Galvan.
Coach, I mean, it's you know, it's where your heart is. And my grandmother raised me. And you know, Mom worked 3 jobs, and so I could have a sweet glove and a sweet pair of cleats. The guys from LA, I'll do it if they go out to every Walmart or whatever and buy 5,000 red Solo cups. So, and they did. And it was a great tribute. I had a hard time getting through it, but thanks for asking.
For workers and guys that embrace and love the whole set of what they're trying to do, is you see a strikeout it's good. It's a waste going in.
There you go, swinging a miss right there.
What I mean by waste, a waste pitch, not just wasting, you know. And again, Trevilo to it because they're carrying it further.
And a bouncer just past Rodriguez. That'll trickle down the left field line. Stanfield's dashing towards second. Farmer picks it up. It's going to be a 2-out double for Chris Stanfield, first base runner for LSU tonight. The 2-1. And a bouncer right side, playable for the Texas infield. Prospect for this upcoming draft. And Gasparino lifts one high in the air. Racing back is Pearson, and at the wall he'll make the catch. And nearly an identical spot as to where Max Ballou.
4 apps.
This Farmer goes down on the breaking ball. So that was my next question. What's your go-to app here, Ty?
Well, there's a bunch of them.
Mendoza, he flew out to center in his first at bat. And he chops one out to third. Braswell, sidearm sling. And it's another 1-2-3 inning for Anthony Ianson. No, you know, Kate, I saw in your post-game comments you talked about having your fastball command last night. When did you realize?
Johnson really kind of put it on me as Jared destroys the ball. But yeah, I think that the pace and the tempo that so obviously the experience has helped a lot, and that's sweet, man. But yeah, that's something I get to be fortunate to be a part of, and it's been big for me, and I think that Luke Holman, leaders on our team, so it's been huge for us.
And in and out of the glove of Schussler, and everybody's safe. We got bases loaded, nobody out right now, but quick.
Anyone that gets brought to the SEC is a good team, so excited to have them, but they're my enemy, so. That's huge right there.
Stephen Milam doesn't have to take the bat off his shoulder, and that's one run on the board. Plays and all of that. As Pearson strikes out one down.
Yeah, it's
But now ball going to go glove. If it goes glove side to him, he'll go to second base and try to turn the double play. Ball hit in front of him. He's going to see Flores have to probably go to third.
got a run right there. It's huge.
Hey, I think you did. You called that perfectly.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
One bubble go. And a high chopper off the turf. Schuster reads it well. Flip to Harrison. And he's able to control the damage. Bases loaded, nobody out. Top half, and now Ianson looking for a shutdown inning. 2, 3, and 4 coming up for Texas, beginning with
experience 100%. But to here also to become big leaguers.
And Curiel giving chase, and he makes the catch as he glides across the line. LSU bullpen likes that. Comes the 1-2 to Flores. And looped over the head of Stephen Milam. And Jalen Flores strokes a liner for Texas, his first hit of the night.
Guys too in the SEC, and
Bouncer, diving effort from both Braswell and Milam, but it trickles into left. Flores a big turnaround second, but he'll hold steady there. And
one gets after it. He's got power to all fields.
And he bounces one up the middle into right center. Cutting the bag at third. Here comes Flores. Galvan to third, an RBI single for the freshman Adrian Rodriguez, and the Longhorns are on the board.
Well, sometimes it's not how hard you hit it.
And a chopper off home plate, charging Milam. His throw to first is in time to get Schuster, but that'll tie the game.
Well, we were just talking, 4 at-bats in a game.
And a hard-hit one-hopper out to Braswell. His throw across will retire this side. Pitch to Chris Stanfield. Up and away, ball 4, and he's now reached each of his first 2 trips. That's some pretty good speed aboard at first to begin this 5th.
Feel back of where you're throwing a ball and how to throw it.
He's losing a little bit of it here, a hit by pitch. Just as we were talking about it, Ty, those freebies that hurt Texas considerably last. And he rocks one over the third baseman, Rodriguez, headed towards the track. It's cut off by Farmer. Stanfield soaring home. He will score. It's an RBI double for Jared Jones as he yanks one into the corner. LSU back in front. Got him. Max Grubbs. A huge first out as he wins the war. Here comes the 1-2. And a bleeder, shallow left, racing out is Flores. He can't make the play. Coming in to score is Curiel. Jones holds at second. Couldn't have dropped it in a better spot by Jake Brown. 2-2. And hit high in the air, shallow left center. Gasparino sauntering over, he'll make the catch. Jones will tag, here comes the throw, and it's cut off by Rodriguez, and it's a sacrifice fly for Stephen Milam. 5-2 tie. 2-2 to Pearson. And a ground ball wrap out towards Schuster. He smothers it. He'll step aboard the bag to retire the side. But Ellis.
What they've done is pretty impressive.
Leadoff walk to Will Gasparino from Anthony Ianson. Look. Strike 3 called. Ianson flutters one over the inside corner. And that is now 6 strikeouts. Jumps in the first pitch and ropes it over the head of Dickinson. Gasparino had to wait and see if it was caught, but he'll still get to third with the wheels. And now runners on the corners for Texas.
Thing going, and their third time through the lineup. I just think it's hard, to manipulate through there sometimes that third time. And if you got.
Yeah, junior from Madison, Mississippi, transferring in from Pearl River Community College. Began the year in that midweek starter role, but now in the bull. And it gets away from Hernandez, streaking home and scoring Gasparino.
Well, Texas did it the half inning before with a wild pitch, and now LSU returns the day with him or go to somebody right-handed with Flores on deck.
Ends with a walk. So Tyne runs her aboard now for Texas here in the bottom of the fifth. Schmidt, the right-hander coming in, he's got a big fastball.
He does, indeed. Coming out of that 6'4" frame, you're going to see an explosive 94 to 96. Most upset.
Ground ball rolled out to second. Dickinson throws to Milam. The turn to first is not in time. Ballou is forced. Mendoza to third. That's a big set. A drive deep to left. Carrying. And it's gone. Another bomb from Galvan.
Rylan Galvan cornering.
And this one well stroked. Left center. Stanfield has to play it on a hop. It kicks off his side. Good recovery from Curiel, but it's going to be a double all the way for Adrian Rodriguez. And the skull clap. LSU walks have been a little bit of a problem so far this year.
Well, a young man from right down the road.
0-1 is hit softly back behind the right side of the infield. It's Dickinson making the play, but Texas puts up.
Just kind of got through there, but let's get another look at that splitter for the first time.
And he combs one over on the ground. Rodriguez, a long throw, one hopper right to Kimball Schuessler. 2 down.
Wow, this is a good play. Ball's hit back because we were on turf. We were only.
Another chance. And that one, a one hop that pulls Schuessler off the bag.
Well, this is a little more.
Eric Curiel drives one in the air, deep to left. Farmer racing. He looks and it's over the wall. Derek Curiel goes the other way. And LSU retakes the lead.
Well, I tell you what, this young hitter, we've seen both these young freshman hitters come into play tonight, but goes with it, gets it up into the jet stream. He's ground ball to third base, but wasn't able to come up with a throw.
And that is a hot shot past Rodriguez into left from Jared Jones. He's now got 3 hits tonight.
So you're throwing angles and having to come in on so many balls.
Another chance, a bobble. Rodriguez sets his feet, fires a strike to first. That ends the 6th for LSU.
As young hitters, you not only showing your power, but you're showing your discipline and your abilities as a hitter.
Milam, bare hand, phenomenal play.
Well, all we've been talking.
Deep in the hole, another test for Milam, and another strong defensive play.
Get out of here. That is, I thought.
Searching for that shutdown inning. Another 2-2. And a grounder slapped sharply out to second. Dickinson's there. And LSU is headed back to the dugout. Payoff pitch. Lofted into left. Farmer's measured and secures it.
Well, he went back to the breaker this time in athletics now, in college athletics.
2-2 rolled into right field past Mendoza. Base hit for Stephen Milam. Off goes Milam, and he is out. They got him. Galvan down to Flores. And Hernandez drives one deep in the air to center, darting back. Gasparino squeezes it. You've been watching much Landman, Coach? 0-2 is clobbered high into the Yeti yard, and we are tied. Jalen Flores.
You hear people often use the word no doubter when it comes to baseball.
2-2 from Benj. And the grounder punched out to short. Milam bobbles, throws to first. The dive from Galvan is not enough. "3-2" against the shift, and that'll skitter right into left field for a base hit. Adrian Rodriguez.
You know where balls were hit.
Skied in the air to right. Pearson having trouble finding it. Stanfield can't make the catch. And sliding in safely, Rodriguez. This will be his first appearance of this series. And he's coming in. Strike 3 called. Borba caught looking 2 down. Up the middle, a laser on one hop. Played by Stanfield. Here comes Rodriguez. The throw is up the first base line. Texas takes the lead, and Kimball Schuessler's into third base.
Well, I tell you.
In on his hands, squibs one out to the right side. Smothered by Dickinson. Throws to first. That'll be the end.
You know, he's a former starter, as you mentioned earlier, but
Bouncer out short. Flores in time to get Reeves. Swing and a miss. Stanfield punched out for the 1-2. And a hard hit grounder poked out to Flores. Fires a seat over to first, and Dylan Valantis will get Texas. 2-2, poked down the right field line and fair. And it's kicked by Pearson. Mendoza's headed to second. He's going to try for third. The relay coming in. And he is safe. What a 2-1 bouncer right side. Good pick. Dickinson looks back Mendoza at third and flips easily on to first. Jacob Myers, Jr. at 6'5". He is a fire breather, and Ty, he's got unusual numbers. Pitcher of the year 2 years ago at Nichols. Infield still in. And a ground ball into center field. Jalen Flores gives Texas some insurance.
I use the word so far.
High ball 4. So first two-man reach against Jacob Myers. Well,
He does, and he's
for Texas. Ball 4, and that'll load him up.
how tall is this guy? We're going to get our first look at him here. Say what?
2-1. Schuessler serves one through the right side for a base hit. Flores scores. Galvan headed home, and Texas leads 11-7. Driven high in the air, left center. She will be playable. It's Curiel making the catch. 2 down. Texas the lead in his last at bat. And he drives one in the air to right. Pearson dashing over. It'll be Stanfield making the call, though. And that ends. And Jared Jones is going to lead off for LSU. He's already got. And he scorches one out to second. Mendoza's got it.
The strike zone.
Down goes Dickinson. 2 away here in the 9th. And Longhorn fans are going to rise to their 1-2. Strike 3 called. And Texas has its first SEC home win. And a rubber game scheduled for tomorrow. You know where you got to be.
I tell you what,